Decrease a number by percentage. Last class, we increased numbers by a percentage. So today we'll be decreasing. What does decrease mean? Decrease is the opposite of increase. Can you see this arrow? It means go down, reduce it, bring it down, slash, right? By a particular percentage, right? And that's what happens when we have a discount. A discount is a reduction in a particular value by a particular percentage, right? So let's decrease 320 by 50%. Let's decrease 320 by 50%. We are not taking away 50. 50 is not 50%. They're different things. So first we'll find the 50% of 320. What is 50% of 320? Over 1, we'll put this together. 50 times 320 over 100 times 1. Again, you can divide, simplify, straightforward, but I just like to put things together like this. 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. So we have 5 multiplied by 32. If you have 5 multiplied by 32, what does that give you? Are you doing that? I'll give you 30 seconds. What is 32 times 5? Time up. If you do that correctly, you have 160. So 5 times 32 is 160. Now, this is the value that we are decreasing this by. So now we'd have 320 minus 160. Can you see? As against increase, we would have added if it was an increase. So what does it give us? We have 480. So 160. I actually added it. Sorry, it should be a takeaway. Decrease is taken away. So I have 160. So reducing 220 by 50% is actually 160. Right? 50% is half. Is that not so? So a decrease would mean that we have a reduction in value. That value would go down. Now we can slash 35 by 60%. Slash, reduce, decrease. Same meaning, different words, right? So what's 60% of 35? That's what we should find out first. What is 60% of 35? That's 60 over 100 multiplied by 35. Let's put this together. 60 times 35 over 100. We can put over 1 here if we want. Doesn't make any difference. So 0 cancels 0. What other thing do we have? Okay, 2 goes here in 3 places and 2 goes here in 5 places. Any other thing to simplify? I think so. 5 goes here 1 and 5 goes here 7. 5 in 35 is 7 places. So we have 60% of 35 is actually 21. Is that our final answer? No. This is the value that we are decreasing this original number by. Right? So now the decrease, let's slash it. We want to slash 35 by 60%. What's 60% of 35? 21. So we are slashing 35 by 21. Okay? We are reducing it by 21. Okay? So we now have 35 minus 21 would give us what? It should be 14. Okay? So reducing 35 by 60% means we only have 14 left. Let's see a word problem this time around. The cinema is offering a 20% discount. You see that discount that I talked about? So when you have a discount, it's like a reduction. It's a decrease in the value of a good or a service. Yes, businessmen and women like to give discount to make people buy more. Okay? So we have 20% discount during the summer holiday. That would be so interesting, isn't it? So how much will you pay if tickets originally cost 1,000 naira? So original value, right, that you ought to pay is what? 1,000 naira. But thankfully they are offering a 20% discount. So what's the value of this 20% discount? What is the value? We say 20 over 100 multiplied by 1,000 naira. 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. This time around, you see I simplified directly. I have what? 20 times 100 gives me 200. Oh, so the value of this discount is actually 200 naira. So now that 200 naira is taken off from what you should pay, how much would you be paying? You would have to pay 1,000 naira discount that you have been given, which is 200 naira. So now you only have to pay 800 naira thanks to the 20% discount. So enjoy your summer holiday, and maybe this could just be true and you have discounts in cinemas, in parks, in playstations, so that you have enough fun. Okay, today we have learned that to decrease a number by a percentage, calculate the value of the decrease. Then subtract the decrease from the original value. Then you would have successfully decreased a number by a percentage. Good job so far. In the next lesson, we'll be starting decimals.